Hi Sag, this is going to be your reading for March 2026. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's jump into it. So your message is take a step back. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There's an excitable, action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you're being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember, you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could be opening yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting your growth. In order to have the best experience and positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call on your angels and invite them to guide you to make a decision that will be supportive of your expansion and highest good. When we try to rush ahead or force something to happen, we often miss signs, signals, and messages that are encouraging us to change course. If you have a big decision to make now or in the midst of moving a project forward, your angels are encouraging you to take a step back and breathe. What is meant for you will not go by you. Your angels are encouraging you to step into the energy of trust. When you do so, you will draw the universal energy of support to you. If you have concerns about another person or relationship, this card is guiding you to draw back and respect the space of others. Let this be a time for self-care and self-awareness, and when you step back, let the universe step in. Let's take a look here, Sag, and see what that energy could be for you for the month of March. For Sag, please. You feel this energy, Sag. Watch your contracts. That's the first thing that's coming to my brain is just watch your contracts. If you are signing contracts in March, Sag, watch for them, read the fine print. There's something just this energy I feel like of someone trying to confuse you, and then you're kind of like, okay, and then I sign on the line, and then you're like, oh, why did I just do that? You know, it just feels like this deceptive kind of energy pushing forward. This might not resonate for everyone, but it's just this energy that I'm coming out here. And that's why I think this take a step back here is don't jump in anything too quickly. This is the Hangman energy is here with that as well. It's kind of a clear sign. Don't jump ahead of yourself, okay? I have the Seven of Cups here, which is this confusion, which is this I don't know where to go, which is this opportunity and options here. Sometimes it can be a good thing because it's like I have a lot of options on my plate, and where do I want to go? Where do I want to lead? But the energy is followed by the Devil energy, Capricorn energy. This can be energy that's trying to keep you stuck sometimes, or trying to keep you kind of in place. You know, traditionally on the Rider Tarot, it has chains around their necks, and they're attached to this energy here. So there might be something of trying to shackle you down, or someone trying to keep you locked. And this might be in some kind of contract, or might be in some kind of legal situation here, which is causing you kind of. I feel this. I'm like, just kind of be weary of it. I can't even speak. I feel like this is this energy that's feeling right now, but. Just be weary of any contracts that are coming out here, okay? Any binding things. I'm going to put that out here for you, Sag, because just feels something icky about that. Okay, maybe this is a house, maybe this is, you know, a new job, maybe this is a partner trying to lock you down, maybe this is someone trying to deceive you in a way, but I just feel this is like someone's trying to confuse you for some kind of other, so you not see what you're doing or not see what you're signing. The Justice card is in the upright, which means karma will be on your side, but it is kind of followed by the Ten of Swords here, which is the stabbed in the back energy. That is this rock bottom energy. Someone might be trying to take advantage of that kind of rock bottom moment here. So really sit out, reflect. The Hangman in the reverse is saying we're being a little bit too impatient. We really want to act right away, but it's not time yet. And that's why they're telling you to kind of take a step back so that you're kind of able to see things clearly and not kind of do things from this kind of confused state, right? From this just being like, oh, I'm kind of confused about all of this. Yeah, it's just that's just the energy I'm feeling with that. This, whatever the situation is, the truth will come to the surface with the Seven of Swords here in the reverse. So definitely, who is ever trying to thieve or take or steal from you, it will become apparent. This might be them even saying it afterwards. You know, when they realize you're not really signing the deal, or you might get word afterwards. But the truth is going to come out eventually here. The only problem with the Star card in reverse, it's just this energy of kind of. It's like you're kind of just like, oh, great. You know, like another thing was trying to kind of take my energy or trying to lock me down in a weird way. But just know that you are valuable. You have your self-worth. You have your self-love here. So just trust that. Just trust to be like, I'm good on my own. I've done a lot for myself. I don't really need these contracts. I don't need these kind of other people here because I'm doing all right. You know, I have that self-love. I have that self-value and I have that self-care. So again, don't let other people confuse you here. There might be some sadness with it, obviously, because you were just like, I almost got duped, right? But there is this kind of sadness with this Five of Cups. But just know you still have these two cups still standing here for yourself. We do have the Moon card coming out, Piscean energy here, Sag. But the Moon card is all about the subconscious. It's all about, you know, not seeing something correctly. Not seeing something for what it is or the truth of something. So it's like we might be sad now, but you like might have saved yourself something way worse down the line. So again, there might be this sadness here for you, but it's also just like, you know, I saved myself a lot of pain or struggle in the future. So I might be feeling a little bit of sadness now, but I'm going to be all right. I do have this Empress energy, which is this manifestation, this growth energy. This could be pregnancy here as well. Maybe someone was trying to trap you with pregnancy. Air and Judgment. What is this Air and Judgment about that? King of Pentacles. Okay, I have the Empress here, which is, again, this is kind of like abundance energy. This, again, like I said, pregnancy, creation, growth. There's an Air and Judgment, and with the King of Pentacles here. And King of Pentacles is in the upright, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is also someone that's kind of financially stable, but also really, really grounded. Getting an advisor. It's this Air and Judgment coming to talk. For some of you, there's just someone else in the picture that's a lot kind of more grounded. They might be someone older than you, someone that you look up to. And I feel like they're coming forth, or you're coming forth with a conversation, because maybe they were trying to kind of warn you about the situation, and then you're kind of just like, oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Because I have the Ace of Wands, and I have the Four of Wands in reverse, which means something you were hoping was going to be a new beginning, you're actually moving away from it. So this could be, you know, this is my home card, the Four of Wands. Celebration. Maybe there's someone here that you want to have a child with, and then you're like, oh no, that was almost the bad thing or wrong thing to do, Sag. You're like, good thing I got out of there before that happened. But this is a moving away from home. So some of you might be leaving home, traveling somewhere else, selling a home, just kind of moving away here. And again, with this Ace of Wands, it was just something that you thought was going to be a fiery new beginning, a new start for you, and then you're just like, nope, time to get out of there. Redirect, baby. Yeah, it's not going to come in fast. Like, it's not going to be this thing where you're just like sad. You're like, oh great, I feel so much better now that I did this. It's going to be kind of a bit painful, you know, you're going to still have to work through the emotion. The Eight of Wands is saying, you know, something's not coming instantaneous. Messages aren't coming in really, really quick here. You know, things aren't changing quick. So just kind of stay in your energy here. I have the King of Wands coming out sideways, so really see yourself as this kind of abundant energy, as this force, as this creative person at the top of your game here. Because when it's in the reverse, we'll just get angry about the situation and be like, why isn't it coming in? You know, what's going on here? But there's a steadiness to the King of Wands, right? There's this kind of, you know, I'm ambitious. I'm going after the things I want. If they don't come right away, that's okay, because it's in my mind and it's out there and I'm going to get it. The Sun in reverse is just saying, you know, things aren't that great right now. That happiness isn't there at the moment, but it's on its way. So just trust that. Trust that the joy is coming in for you here, Sag. Yeah, things will be revealed here. You're getting out of the only traps in your mind here. It's really trapped energy. You know, like there's just something that wants to keep you trapped. You might be looking at charity work at this time. I do have the Six of Pentacles, or someone might be coming in to assist you with this. This Four of Wands is feeling like someone might be like, oh, here, like, let me help you out of this trap by, like, you can stay at my house, or, you know, stay with me for a month and then you can figure it all out. And it just feels like there's someone here to kind of help you with this. So don't feel like you're all alone. There is help. There is people that have good intentions around you here. I just don't like that top kind of energy. So that's going to be like your main message for this month, Sag. It's just being like, you know, doing the things that you have to do here, being aware, being grounded so you can trust your intuition, taking that step back before you do anything or decide to sign anything. Emotions are running high. That's what we're talking about in this whole reading, right? How can we find that kind of groundedness through this all? Obviously, no one wants to feel this way through this, especially if you are being cheated or are trying to be tricked into something here. But just know it's on the better. Like, if you choose to not do this, you know, if you choose to take the step back and really think about things and really feel things before making any drastic decisions here, you're going to be okay. So that's the number one kind of energy for this reading. Obviously, these emotions are running high. Your other energy is portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. Why can't I keep passing it? All right. Doors are opening for you. Your thoughts are extra powerful right now and planets are aligning. The timing is right and the universe is saying, yes, you have the Midas touch. Your hard work is being rewarded, right? This Nine of Pentacles energy. This is a time for you to reap the rewards of effort made in the past. It's also a time for you to when you can achieve a lot. Great leaps can be made, extreme transformation can occur, and great distances can be traveled in a short space of time. You're swimming with the cosmic current of life. What experience would you like to have? What do you want to create, right? This Empress energy. What new adventure would you like to manifest? Don't lose focus. Use this as a moment in time wisely. Be conscious and clear with your emotions and thinking, right? We're talking about the mental clarity with that kind of confusion that's coming up in the beginning of the read. Projects that you've been working on are coming to fruition and things are in full bloom, but it's time to take your harvest and taste your well-earned fruits. When this card comes up in a spread, it's a sure sign that effortless change is possible. If you've been looking for a sign, this is a portal into a new reality, and now is the time to make big changes. If you're being guided to switch things up, you're extremely well supported right now, right? This Six of Pentacles that's coming out. Use this energy to jump right on in. And I thought you only got one card, but two actually popped out here. So I'll read the Void as well, because someone might be feeling connected to it. So stop. Embrace winter, great cosmic moon. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's winter in the womb, the fertile darkness where all things originates and seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting. Can feel overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lies. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown and allow the fertile darkness of nothing to nourish new seeds and grow within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next. To rest, right? They're saying take a step back. Allow the winter of your life to do the work for you. To hand over your control and trust. And just because you can't see things happening beneath the surface doesn't mean that things aren't at work. The greatest weaving happens when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or a life phase, which we're kind of talking about here. We're being called to let go of all that you know and identify with. When you're in the void, it can feel scary, as if you're doing nothing. However, this card appears, it is sure that the most productive thing you can do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mysteries of your life. How are you being called to surrender to the unknown mysteries of your life? All right, Sag, this was kind of, if you've been with me for a while with my readings, this is not usually how my readings go, but I feel like this is kind of a really big important message for you this month.